Hey Scrappers, it's Vanessa here with Scraptember and 30 Days of Sketches. And I'm playing along. This is day 6, and the sketch is there in the corner of the video. Now, the prompt I'm also playing with for this one is fussy cutting, and so you'll see everything that I fussy cut here in just a little bit. But the first thing we're going to do is work on our background, and I'm going to mat the entire layout on that Vicky Bouton pattern paper that had the yellow and white painted stripes. And so that's going to frame my layout. And I have taken a Vicky Bouton stencil. I'm not sure what this one is called, but I have taken that stencil and some tumbled glass Distress Oxide ink. And I'm just going to put a little bit of detail on the background of this white cardstock with that stencil and that distress ink. And so I'm kind of just it's not in any specific, I just want to have it in 2 areas, but it's very light, and I'm not looking for it to be super precise, I guess is the word. I am just trying to make sure that I build the 2 areas to have a little bit of interest in the background, but it's just going to peek out around the edges of the clusters and things that I'm going to place in those 2 locations on the page, kind of to mirror the sketch that we're playing with. Now, I am also taking some cotton candy. This is a spritz from Shimmers, and I just did some splatters on the background. Again, just to add a little bit of interest. Most of this gets covered up, so you kind of just see it peeking out here and there. And now I am going to take this photo here, and I'm going to go ahead and mat this photo with this pattern paper that you see here. And I want to say that this is a Hip Kit exclusive pattern paper, I do believe. And I'm going to use both sides of this pattern paper. So the first is this pink on pink, so 2-tone pink stripe. And then the other side is sort of a geometric pink and orange combination, which you're going to see in just a sec when I flip over that pattern paper. So the first layer is going to be that stripe, and then the second layer is going to be this geometric pattern. And so I'm just trying to line up how much I need to create just a small border around my first cut for, or my first frame, I guess you could say, for my photo. So I'm just going to get that cut down, and then we will move to building the actual layout itself. So there you see the 2 layers. That is perfect. That's all I need. I'm only doing 1 photo on this. I know the sketch calls for potentially 3. I'm just going to have this 1 larger photo down here at the bottom. So my largest clusters are going to be down toward the bottom. And then what I have decided is I'm going to take and put my title at the top. So on the sketch, there's actually, I guess you could almost say there's 2 title locations. I am just going to have 1 title, and it's going to be at the top. So here is where the fussy cutting is going to come in. And I went ahead and I had that beautiful pattern paper from Paige Evans. I do not remember what the pattern paper itself was called, but it had all of these mandalas. Is that what they're called? Mandalas? I'm not sure the actual name, but they're beautiful. And so I went ahead and fussy cut a whole bunch of them, or the entire page actually. And I'm just going to go ahead and pick a few to use for my clusters. And so that is really going to do all of the work for this page, in that I'm going to use these fussy cut pieces to build my clusters, and they basically take center stage on the page. And they add so much color and so much fun to the page that I don't really have to add a whole lot. The only thing I am going to add in is I have these tickets that are also fussy cut from some print and cut files. And then I showed earlier when I started to build my clusters, I had 2 lattice pieces that I cut on my Big Shot with some pattern paper. And those are going to layer up behind. Again, just gives that little bit of texture and interest and dimension. And then I'm going to also add these acrylic butterflies in. So I've gone ahead and off camera, I have glued down the photo and all of the embellishment pieces. The butterflies will get glued down off camera later. But once I have all the main elements down, it's really just a matter of adding the last finishing touches, which are going to be my title. And like I said, I am putting my title at the top, and it's just simply relaxing, because this is a photo of us on vacation, and that is basically what we're doing. We're just kind of chilling out and relaxing at the cabin, and my kids were playing. So like I said, those fussy cut embellishments really created the big impact on the page. So all I'm going to do once I have those butterflies and my title is to sprinkle around some enamel dots. So I'm going to go and pull a couple of different colors of enamel dots, and I'm just going to sprinkle those around in my 2 clusters. No real rhyme or reason, just going with kind of groupings of 3 for my embellishment clusters in 3 different colors. So once I get those down, that is pretty much going to be it for this page. I will have the links to everyone who is playing along in the description box below, so be sure to go and check out everybody's projects and what they create and how they're inspired by this sketch. And I hope everybody is enjoying Scraptember. It's always fun to see how everybody interprets all of these sketches. And so guys, with that, the still photo is coming up, and I will catch you on the next one. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.